Alright guys, for those of us who aren't stuck in a pink hole tied to the stump that is known as the opposite sex, our favorite day of the week has come again, Snap-on Wednesday. So I'm a little slow to the whole catalog deal this month, but I've been meaning to get to it, and I figured we'd just go ahead and look through it right quick. The new 3/8 drive torque angle digital torque wrench that now torques to precisely torques to 125 foot-pounds has come out. I don't have a price on it in this catalog. I don't know what it costs, but I imagine it's somewhere close to the $400 or $500 range, if not more. So 5 to 125 foot-pounds, 2% clockwise, 3% counterclockwise, from 20% to full scale accuracy. It's within plus or minus 1% angle accuracy. Angle range, it's obviously a full 360. Ratcheting arc, 4.5 degrees. You know, that's great. Good torque wrench. Wheel scrubber or hub scrubber. I know guys that make these with those wheels out of just an extended die grinder wheel. This is a pretty awesome light. I wish my guy had one of these on the truck. I'd like to pick one of those up. Some pretty cool patriotic toolboxes. Some ratchets. So, you know, at $384.95 for a 3/8 drive Super Duty ratchet to 70 foot-pounds, or the 14.4 3/8 for $245 just a tool. If you add the battery to that, it's like 80 more bucks. So honestly, you could probably work with your Snap-on guy and get 2 batteries and all that for you know, pretty close to that price. So be a no-brainer. We don't even need to look at this page. This thing is obsolete. They've obviously got it in the catalog trying to get rid of all these that they got in the stock, because their new brushless one makes this thing look like shit. So flip socket set, this is a pretty good deal. 5 32-seconds, quarter, 5 16ths, and 3/8, or 5 32-seconds, 2 quarter, and then 4 to 8 and a 10. That's a smoking deal. I'd love to have some of those. I'd love to have some 12-point crow's feet, but I haven't seen any in a while. They're in the catalog, but they're pretty expensive. You get this whole deal here. I mean, you know, I could care less about the impact gun, but it is what it is. Some diagnostic stuff, and that's about it. So let's get to the good stuff. This week I finally broke down. So I've seen all the other guys talking about the low profile sockets in the ratchet kit, and they say, well, if you're gonna get anything, just get the sockets. Well, Snap-on's got a BOGO deal going on right now, and if you buy just the socket set, say like the standard socket set, which is these, they're $161 is what he told me the price was. So I'm like, well, shit, you know, you get both of these for like $270 or something it was. You give me a pretty good deal on them. So the 1/4-inch drive set of low profiles, it's metric, up to 15 mil, is like 229 bucks. So obviously you could probably give me a deal on it, but still, I mean, you know, you get both of these for $270. It's crazy. So that's what I did, man. I finally broke down and got them. There have been a few occasions in the last 3 weeks where I've needed those. Here's how I go. If I need it more than 3 times in a month, and I'm in a position where it's really screwing me not to have it, I'll get it. And that's been the situation with these. I don't know so much the ratchet, but definitely the sockets. But you're basically getting the ratchet for free at the end of the day. And you never know, I might end up liking it. So I just wanted to do kind of an in-depth review on these. Some of the guys, the bigger tool channels, said, hey, yeah, I've got these, but I don't really use them. Here they are. Bam. Well, what I wanted to do was kind of get in depth with these things and kind of really get a good look at them, figure out, you know, what the depths are on these things, how shallow they really are, and you know, kind of give you guys an idea before you maybe even think about purchasing them. So, you know, you can see they're still brand new. I haven't opened them. So let's just take a quick gander at them, get some measurements on them, and I'll let you guys get on your way. I always save, for whatever reason, man, even if I don't use the blow molded cases or whatever, even the cardboards, I save these freaking cardboards. It's just something I do. I don't know why. I guess if I get run over by a bus, my wife can put them on eBay with the cardboard. So the standard set is from 1/4 to 3/4. It doesn't skip any sizes. And the metric set is from, of course, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No 19 in there, of course, because, well, you could use a 3/4. Same deal with 11, you could use a 7/16. It's kind of irritating just because I like to have a full set, but it is what it is. So first impressions, this thing's got some oil on it, obviously, to keep it nice. You can see that head, and even the anvil is short. Nice smooth operation that, you know, snap-on ratchets are known for. Real low profile trigger. Beautiful ratchet. I got the 12-point set. I do a lot of ARP fasteners, and I get in some spots where you know, obviously they're 12 point. So that's why I wanted a 12 point. I could have picked up the 6 point in the quarter drive, but I decided to go this route. So I mean, these things are pretty short. They're not as short as a pass-through, but they're still very short. Man, they're made so weirdly. I mean, really, they're strange. So let's get some measurements on these guys. So the head is under a 1/2 inch thick, which is incredible. It is 415 thousandths. So 75 thou under a 1/2 inch. The anvil, I don't know if I even can, yeah, well, we'll try this. We'll get it close. The anvil is approximately 330. And the overall this thing is 770, so just over 3/4 of an inch. Thick, which is awesome. So let's compare that to a regular 3/8. Let's just do a straight regular 3/8. We're looking at 552 and an overall of nearly exactly 1 inch. So this ratchet is 1/4 of an inch shallower. You can see the anvil difference. What did I say? This one was 330. Yeah, like 330. I think these anvils are 425 or so. So the anvil is just about, not quite, but just about 100 thou difference. So yeah, that's pretty slick, dude. The tallest socket, which is a 3/4, is 825 thou. So you know, that's a pretty shallow socket. Let's check out a I don't have my snap-on shallows here, but just about a regular depth socket is an inch and 190 thousandths. So just for a guesstimation, because I don't have any of my 3/8 snap-on stuff here, but they're quite a bit shallower. I would say close to 1/4 of an inch shallower. So that's pretty shallow. So let's check it out. Overall thickness, okay, inch 250, right around in that range. So 1.25 inches, just a little bit over 1.25 inches. Okay, let's put one on here. We could do the math and figure it out, but let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, 1.415". So there you go. Okay, now here's something else I wanted to point out. So if you look at when you put these sockets on a regular ratchet, okay, you may have the concern that, oh boy, my anvil of my regular ratchet's gonna stick up through it. Well, it doesn't stick up through it far enough for it to make a difference because the broach is up higher into the socket. So you could use these on a regular ratchet, no problem, absolutely no problem. And as well as you could put any regular socket on this as well. The ball inside of this anvil is much smaller than the ball inside of a regular snap-on ratchet. And obviously they service from the service screws are on the back side, not the inside. So, same beautiful dark chroming. I mean, guys, if you get into tight spots like me, this thing is just a deal to have. So let's do the shortest quarter. Let's see where it's at. 4/135. Okay. Oh boy. 4/135. Okay, same deal. Stops it. But the socket doesn't go all the way on the anvil with this quarter. So you can still use it on there, it's just not going to be as short. So 338, 338. So anyway, guys, that's that. You guys have got the measurements now. I really wish one of the bigger tool channels had done something similar before I bought these, because I really wanted to know. You know, I could have asked my snap-on guy, but if I could measure them up, but it would have been nice just watching videos. So anyway, guys, that's the super low profile non-pass-through socket and ratchet set. I've got a freaking surprise for you, dude. Snap-on guy, I talked to him, I said, hey man, what do you think about doing a tool truck tour? He's like, yeah dude, anytime man, if you want to get together after lunch or something, we'll do one. And I was like, sweet. So we decided that after the tool expo, get some new stuff on the truck, because obviously he's emptying out the truck, saving money for the tool expo, which is on the 10th of August. A week or two after that, we'll do a tool truck tour of, his name's Ricky. He actually is a driver seller for for the main owner, who also owns 2 other routes here in the Tulsa area. But pretty soon he'll have his own truck with his own name. He won't buy that route, but you know, the truck will have his name on it. So anyway, that's coming, and I've got a few things ordered from Snap-on, so next week we'll have some more stuff. Got a surprise coming for you on that deal. I'm gonna ask Matco if I can borrow one of their ratchets. They're 3/8 drive flex heads, and we'll do a 3/8 comparison. So I've got some stuff coming down the pipeline, as well as some automotive stuff. I'm actually finishing up a project right now, and I want to get it finished before I release the video. You know, doing the stuff that we do here, I can't really release photos and videos of the cars that we're doing, because a lot of them haven't been debuted. So anyhow, that's it guys. If you'll please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I also opened up a Patreon account. So Resto Rods is a Patreon account. I'm gonna start uploading videos 2 days before I put them on YouTube. That way you know, anyone that's a subscriber there can get you know, first access to it. I just wanted to go ahead and get that done. Obviously anything that comes into the Patreon account is going to go right back into the channel, and whatever the patrons want to see, if they want to see, hey, we want this tool on here, hey, we want to see this car video, we want, you know, whatever you guys want to see, that money will be used to go forth to that effort. So anyway guys, if you'll go over there, So far, I'm a real small channel, only like 10 subscribers, but everyone that subscribes to me, I follow, I reply to all these comments. You know, I love getting comments. I actually had a guy, you know, my Matco box has always been stuck, like 3 inches pulling a drawer out, it would stick. And it was so stuck that when you pulled it out, it stopped. And I always just thought like, man, this sucks, you know, drawers don't come out all the way. And a guy commented and said, hey man, just pull on them, you know. And I'm like, dude, there's no way. So I come in the next day and I put my foot on the toolbox and grabbed the drawers and pulled literally everything I had to pull this top drawer out. And they finally broke loose. And now, obviously, I've got more ability to open the drawers further. And you know, I grease all my stuff and everything, but I mean, it's been that way since it was new. So I guess it just got stuck. Literally since I got it, and all the drawers were that way. They would go that same amount and stop. So I went down through every one of them and pulled them all out. So stuff like that is awesome. I just love getting the comments. If you will please subscribe. I mean, I don't know what I need to do, but I've got like 1,000 views on the channel and I've got like 10 subscribers. So I mean, guys, please subscribe. It's free. You subscribe to me, I'll go subscribe to you. You know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of deal. Anyway, guys, Resto Rods, I'm out. Deuces.